This is Noble. I was up at 4 this morning. I saw the trailer for Malcolm and Marie. Oh my God. Oh my God. Amazingly genius, brilliant. I can't even find the words to talk about this movie. The first thing I want to say in my review real quick is this. The beginning was priceless. The beginning was heaven for me. What do I mean by the beginning? To see a black man so accomplished, so proud of himself, so happy, so full of joy that this dude is dancing on his furniture. I was dancing with him, man. That was it. That was it. That's a safe space and a piece that for me just set a tone. So I was already like, where is this going, right? I was super excited to watch it. I saw the trailer. I posted on Facebook earlier. If you know me, you know I love talking on Facebook, starting dialogue and good conversations. I want to give you my review, but in the video this time, I'm gonna start doing more of these. So here's what I think about the movie. I think it was a masterpiece of intimacy and honesty. I don't think I've ever seen a movie with two people more vulnerable and a more accurate portrayal of what happens when we have things that we feel inside that we hold that sometimes are expressed explosively.
So what you're saying is that you're not nuts enough?
No, what I'm saying is you spend your entire life catering to the feelings and the whims of literally everyone but me.
The fact that they shot it in black and white was genius. As a photographer, as somebody who loves film, I do that a lot of times. I learned a while back. While color is beautiful, black and white captures an essence of life and reality that color literally doesn't, right? It's almost like black and white can have more color than color, which is crazy, right? So I think it muted everything. It allowed us to focus on them. It made the words land deeper. It made everything bigger. The angles, as somebody who loves film, were amazing. The photography behind it, like, oh, just stellar, right? It literally was art. And I also think that the black and white helped to allow the colors to be the hues and the shades that our hearts could see, right? Based on like where their hearts were. Because it was an emotional, such an intense emotional roller coaster. I don't know if you saw this, but I saw parts of myself in Marie, and I saw parts of myself in Malcolm, and I saw some elements in their struggle to hear each other, to really connect on a heart level that I've experienced in my own relationships, in my own love life. So for that alone, I was drawn in. I was drawn in so deeply. This movie to me was so amazing, so powerful. I love that they showed how many layers relationships can get. We started and we thought the problem was this, right? We thought it was just about her not being thanked, right? And then they slowly peeled one layer back. And then forcefully they ripped another layer back before you could even like get ready for it. And it just kept going. It was such a dope series of connected conversations, right? The pacing of it was really amazing. Now, let's be real. I know a lot of y'all gonna check out, and I'm talking to people, a lot of people gonna check out because there was a lot of cussing and the toxicity, and they were arguing, and what he said at the bathroom scene, the bathroom scene was like gut wrenching. I'm with you. But here's the reality though. If you're honest, you're just as flawed as them in some way. You got some baggage, some issues, some trauma, something that you bring and have brought to every relationship that you don't realize, like the person that tries to love you or has tried or is loving you now, like the challenge of loving you is not easy. We all come with something, right? So I could understand the pressure cooker situation, right? We didn't get to see them when he was writing the movie. We didn't get to see her when she was going through therapy, right? We saw one night where it all blew up, right? And that made it super intense, but I think that was the genius behind this film. And did you peep the windows? All the windows were huge and open. It was like a metaphor for them. Like we were seeing them clearly, open hearts. We were seeing them like everything, the good and the bad in both of them. I also thought, I gotta say this, I thought it was really dope how they kind of reconnected in moments. The way that this was written, like the scene with where he was talking about the LA Times chick, right? He was super pissed and he was going on his rant. She was justifiably legit mad 2 minutes before, but she let him have his little moment. She kind of connected with him and just was kind of giving him commentary to, let him get it out versus like making the argument at the moment be the most important thing, knowing how important, that review was for him, right? I thought that was really delicate. That was such a smart way to craft a story, to bring us kind of in and back out, right? It was masterful the way that they did that. And let me give you my thoughts on her real quick. Her as a character, amazing actress for one, but I'm gonna talk about the character. Zendaya, right? Amazing actress, love her. It was super dope to me as a man, a black man. It was super dope that she was equally as beautiful with or without the makeup. Didn't really matter at all, right? Just, she's a slender woman, right? You know, she's slim, as my guy Aaron would say, she's a slimmy, right? She's, skinny woman, right? But she was incredibly sexy. And she did not remove one layer of clothing. There was no nakedness at all in the film, which was so dope to see as well. This was something I liked a lot too. I loved how you can tell she literally throughout the whole movie proved that her gift, her love and partnership with him, right, in this relationship, even sharing her story of who she was, literally amplified him as a man, made him better as a man. And the crazy part is based on that scene where, she had the, I don't want to spoil it, but the scene towards the end where she kind of tricks him, does a little acting of herself, her own latent ability that she had not really manifested, hadn't been, cultivated, but has it in her, like, so powerful that, here's the thing, if she was in the movie, we ain't even see the movie. It's a fictional movie about a movie. But if she was in the movie versus old girl, who we kept hearing about, it would have been a better movie. It would have been a better movie, which is crazy. That was so smart, so dope. And I can't lie, at the end when it got to like, I don't want to give it away once again, but when the element of owning my story and authenticity and like my soul, the essence of what I've lived in this experience called like being taken away. Oh my God, like, man, I was like a baby. I was crying, I was happy, I was cursing his ass out, I was mad at her for the stuff she said, I was like loving them both, I was like, y'all supposed to be together, no, this is toxic. Like, it was crazy. It was such a crazy movie. Him, I'll say this as a man who loves God, I think his highest in the movie, his highest spiritual point, which impressed me, which is what I strive for. I don't always get there, but God knows I want it. It was when he was submitted enough in his love to her to hear her heart and respond in love back. The times he heard her and he didn't attack, and he processed it and he truly heard this woman's heart and he responded with kindness, gentleness, patience. It was so dope. Now, I know what you're thinking. That wasn't the main theme of the movie. No, but you got to find those gems. I think that's the beauty of this. This is one of those, if you analyze every monologue, there's something to pull. There's something to pull from every piece of this movie. And I'm gonna say this too. I also love the fact that we got these glimpses of what happened before that we weren't able to see. Like when he talked about how he was there for her during the therapy, going through that and healing, like. And I don't know if men often say this, but for real, like a woman's past, her baggage, her history, her trauma, like all that stuff I know is like we all bring it, we all have it, right? But for me personally, to be allowed to be on the journey as she heals, because that's her responsibility to heal, but to be allowed to be on the journey of healing with the woman you love, it's a joy. It's a joy. It really is. I have nothing but positive things to say about this movie, as you can tell. I think the critics were absolutely out of their fucking minds crazy. I have no idea how anybody could not get the genius, but I mean, hey, everybody don't invest in the stock market either. And that's like the world's engine for making money, so yeah, I get it. Everybody ain't that smart, unfortunately. Common sense ain't common. So once again, I love the movie, man. I hope you check it out. Denzel Jr., kudos, my brother, amazing movie. Zendaya, like, honestly, this was like the best movie of the year, and I don't even know what's coming for the rest of the year. I don't even want to see nothing for the rest of the year. I literally don't. I don't want to see nothing else. If it ain't black and white with some dope music, with some black love, but some real stuff that we can pull from and have some conversations, I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. So, once again, man, my name is Noble. I'm gonna start dropping these more often because I love movies, and as you can see, I love thinking and digging. And I ain't even get to like the political side, what they said about racism. Oh my goodness, there's so many more elements. This thing was so layered, so layered. So check it out. I hope you love it. And I'm gonna say this last thing too, because I know who watches my stuff. Buy some shares in Netflix if you believe in a company. If I went back and gave y'all the numbers, I should have looked it up on this little calculator that I use. Netflix was literally, over the last 12 years since the recession, one of the best stocks you can own. I don't even want to tell you how much, like 20, 30 bucks a month, what you pay for, well, what, you know, the cheaper membership, that 20 bucks a month, what you pay. What that could do over time, Netflix is a powerful company. The earnings just came out. This is what I do for a living. I teach people about investing. The earnings just came out not too long ago. They shot through earnings. It was an amazing quarter. What most people don't know is for the first time, they're now creating a positive free cash flow. That's a fundamental little metric. All it means for a business is just like a person. If at the end of the month, after I pay for everything it takes to operate my household, at the end of the month, I have cash flowing in left over, that's a good thing. Versus negative, you want a positive cash flow. Netflix just created a positive cash flow. All of their content was to lower prices, right? Paying all these billions for content. So once again, amazing business. The business just got better. I'm investing in Netflix every single month for the next 10 years of my life because y'all gonna keep watching Netflix and they're gonna keep creating great work like this, I believe. I like the business. It's not just about the content though. You better get some of that money too. So that's it. I'm out. I made a mistake earlier. I said Denzel Jr. Sounded like an old man. I called the man Denzel Jr. I know that ain't his name. It's John David. John David, kudos my brother, and Zendaya. Amazing movie. Keep bringing the good work. We gonna keep supporting. Peace.